Hey, it's me, Riz, and I heard from a good pal Goku that you guys really like manga. Well, guess what? So do I. So I figured it's only right that our story should start off with an angsty teen, a father, and Lord Frieza. Or Lord Frieza. For the first part of this manga review, aptly referred to as Freezer Day. So, without further ado, let's get into the first episode. Our story starts off, more or less, with Gohan and Krillin flying towards Frieza, minus the I. And they're talking about the power level of Frieza. And as we all know,
power levels are bullshit.
As Gohan and Krillin fly towards the site where Frieza is said to be, given what we know from this conversation, they both have a look of wonder on their faces. Like, could this really be him? Or could it be someone else? Well, it looks like Krillin and Gohan's fears are true, as we see in the very next panel. Frieza's ship is approaching Earth. As Vegeta and co wait for his arrival, I will say I do love this scene and how it's done in the manga. As opposed to how it's done in the anime, the scenes were almost flipped, with them showing Frieza's ship first and then the others. Whereas here, they're showing the ship first and then the others are gathering, which gives the reader a sense of dread. If you're reading this for the first time, or you've never ever seen Dragon Ball Z, at this point, who hasn't seen Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z? As the others are talking, I have to say, I love the break in tension here, as Bulma is basically living that YOLO life to the fullest. It's one of the things that I love most about Bulma in this arc. She's often used as comedic relief in some of, if not most, of the heavy lifting scenes, such as this, whereby all intents and purposes, everyone is going to fucking die. But nope, here's Bulma just saying, fuck it, we're all gonna die anyway, so I might as well see what he looks like, right? For the next few pages, we see everyone talking amongst themselves as some rivals turn bitter partners, join forces to team up against Frieza in what I can only assume would be a true last stand. Because in all honesty, they know they're fucked. Like, game over, man, we lose. The level of tension that is just dripping from the pages here is insane. I mean, none of them even suggest that they can win. It's almost like they're waiting for the inevitable end. The thing they feared most, the one who caused so much destruction, and the literal end of planet Namek is here on Earth and is about to suffer the same fate. Frieza has finally made landfall, and now that he and his father, King Cold, have stepped out of the ship, Frieza proudly stands on Earth, talking out his plan as to how he will greet Goku, saying that he is eager for a rematch with. As Frieza calls out his soldiers, earlier in the scene, he even boasts that he could destroy the planet in less than the 3 hours it would take for Goku to arrive on Earth. But just as Frieza and his soldiers were about to set off on their conquest, a young man appeared before them. My final thoughts about this? Overall, this chapter was amazing. From the start of page 1, you could feel a sense of dread and hopelessness, as the Z fighters were there to try and stop Frieza. all the while knowing that there was a chance that they will in all likely, or in fact, die. Can't emphasize that enough. They will fucking die. I have to say, being a fan of the Android Saga and most of the cast, Trunks and Gohan being my main two favorites, this was a great setup and an almost reintroduction of Frieza. Of course we know of him from Planet Namek, but seeing him here just gives you a sense of wonder, showing the power and magnitude of Frieza. That being said, tune in next time as we go through chapter 137 of Dragon Ball Z. Alright everybody, take care.